Gentlemen, what's happening? So here's the deal. My hair is driving me nuts. I've been trying to let it grow out a little bit on top. It's definitely gotten longer. The sides, the back, I've been getting that tightened up every, say, 10 days, but the top, I've sort of just let it go. And it's getting to the point now where it's a little bit heavy. And what I mean by heavy is when I style it, because I like my hair to be up a bit, a little bit of volume, a little bit of playfulness. You like that little head shimmy? Yeah. Anyway, and it's just getting a little bit heavy and weighted down, especially in this area over here. The bangs, I think those are pretty good, but back here, it's just getting a little bit long and it's not doing what I like it to do. And so today, I'm actually going to trim my own hair and show you how. All right, so for this little project, I am going to be utilizing these two things. A pair of cheap scissors that I got in a haircutting kit and a comb. I'm also going to be needing a towel because first things first, I've got to wet my hair. All right, then you're going to towel dry it pretty well. Not totally dry, but still damp. Then what you're going to do is actually comb your hair into place. All right, for me, I have been rocking a bit of a side part and we're good. All right, so here's the deal. My hair is still a pretty good length. I just want to take a little bit of the bulk out of it back in this section. All right, so the bangs are pretty much good. So I'm going to comb those over. I'm not going to touch them. I'm not going to do anything. Starting right behind my bangs, I am going to lift up a section of hair. I'm going to pinch it with these two fingers right there. Straight up. See that? Right? There's a little bit of hair between my fingers. Then I'm going to simply just snip off the very ends. Then I'm going to go right next to it. See, now there's a little bit longer. Boom. Right there. And move over, following the contour of your head. Right there. Slightly. Right there. Perfect. And one more over here. Now, all right, so that strip is done. Now I'm going right behind it, doing the same thing, straight up, and just the tips. I'm cutting about 1/4 inch off, over, right there, 1/4 inch, right there. Now this is the heavy part, right? A little bit longer, so I'm actually going to take a little bit more off. Right there, and over, right there, boom, and a little snip right there. Now the idea is that you go all the way back. Oh, see, that's about the right length. Right, little, tiny, systematic. 1/4 inch all over my head except the bangs. I didn't really mess with the back because I don't have a lot of hair back there, and this is really just the problem area. The deal is a lot of times just taking a little bit off of your hair will allow it to do what you want it to do. I like my hair to have a little bit more luscious volume after I style it, and it was sort of falling and I was having to use too much product. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a shower, come back, style my hair, see if it's good or if I need to take a little bit more off. Gentlemen, the moment of truth. It's time to see if my little trim was enough or if I totally jacked my hair up. All right, style my hair, I am combing into place. I am going to apply a little pre-product or pre-styling product. I am using Pete Pedro putty. For those of you who are interested in trying Pete Pedro putty, which is hands down the absolute best matte product. It's the most versatile product you're ever going to find. Works for short hair, works for long hair, and it's the perfect pre-styler. You want to make sure though, when you're getting that product in, you want to get it all the way down to the root. Root penetration is the name of the game. Next up is using a hairdryer on the medium setting. I am actually going to blow it into place. Then what I'm going to do is actually blow it against the grain to give it a little bit more lift and oomph. Gentlemen, let's rock. and it's almost finished. I can already tell that the little bit of hair that I chopped off actually did what I needed to, because there's a lot more volume and it's staying up a lot better. But to finish off the hairstyle, I actually lock it into place with a little bit more of the putty, right? You don't need much, literally, just a little bit. Put it in the palm of your hand, take your ring off, which I forgot to do last time, and then emulsify. Emulsification activates it, all right? You want to heat up the hair product. This is one of the mistakes that a lot of guys make. They don't actually emulsify. They put it in and they kind of rub it around. You got to give it the business. Then when it's ready, you're going to run it back into your hair one more time to give it a little more pop and staying power. Staying power? It's like a male enhancement. And I don't know. What do you think? Other than my alfalfa sprout. No, it's actually exactly what I was looking for. I needed to take just a little bit off. Not like a ton, or else it would totally defeat the purpose of me trying to grow my hair out. Just a little bit, just a trim in between haircuts is all it took for me to give my hair a little bit more oomph, a little bit more sexiness and life. And it worked well. The product, like I said, Pete and Pedro Putty. If you guys want to check out Pete and Pedro or the Putty, there is a link along with a discount code to save you 20% to give it a try. Amazing product, amazing line, super healthy for your hair, and it works like a charm. Gentlemen, this just goes to show you that trimming your own hair, cutting it at home, if you take your time, systematically move throughout your head, little tiny sections at a time, not all nutso, crazy fast. Take your time. It's not some rocket science formula. It's pretty basic. It's pretty easy. If I can do it, so can you.